Morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Running a little bit late this morning. Jumped out of bed and then said, "Oh, snap!" Probably stayed up too late last night. I think I went to bed about 1. So, sorry about that. I'm gonna go look in the chat, see if anybody's in there. I just seen John and Heather and Mary O. So if you get a chance, come on in. Let me make sure. I got 6 viewers. If you get a chance, go over there and thumbs up the video. That'd be great. I like to see those. It doesn't really do anything. I mean, it gives us activity, but you know, just kind of lets me know how we're doing. And definitely, if we're not doing our job, then please come to us. Cash says, "Hey, Mama, trying to hang out together, spending time rather to get again. Can't read today either. Hoping I can talk her into riding in my vehicle and me driving around. That'd be cool. Well, I hope that your day goes great and everything goes good with your mom and all that. Good vibes. Nothing but good vibes." Good morning, Sally.
Morning.
I think this is the Walking Dead version.
Well, I got up and took a shower and got out of the shower and was expected to get out and smoke a cigarette. No. Brandon had to smoke all my cigarettes and smoked on my butt so I couldn't have any. Now I have to eat.
Wow, what happened?
Got cigarettes again, but
maybe he was trying to make it easier for you.
Said you were quitting and she can't quit.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No.
I don't like the panic.
Right.
I don't like that panic.
Right.
Feeling that I have.
Ease into it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I understand.
That I smoked from you.
Yeah, I understand.
And he always says how my cigarettes are so gross, but you know why? It's because he only smokes the butts.
Well, that would be why they're gross.
That's why he thinks they're gross. Yeah.
Things are still fucking disgusting.
Yep, that's why he thinks they're gross, is because he's only smoking the butts. Because I'm one where if I don't smoke the whole thing, I'll stick it back in a pack and for later,
Right.
Because that happens a lot when I'm at work.
Right.
Where I can only smoke a half. And as I cut down, I'm smoking halves all the time.
Right.
And so
yep.
Sorry.
It's all
My eyes are itchy this morning.
It's all good. I have it. Well, it's not really an issue.
What?
So I have a pair of shoes that somebody paid express shipping on.
Uh-huh.
But I don't have any boxes. Express shipping boxes.
I don't think you have to have boxes.
I think you do. I looked on the site yesterday, and I'm pretty sure that you do.
You have to have a box? You can't have a padded?
Well, I don't have a padded flat rate either. So,
Just so you know that if you got any boxes recently, the insides of them usually will say express.
Oh, really?
Most of the boxes that we've gotten recently, the outsides will say priority and the insides will say express.
Yeah.
Maybe not region, maybe
Yeah, I
not
don't.
regional, but
Yeah. Mine just say priority mail. So anyway, what I was gonna say is because I want to get that ASAP, to the. I don't know that it would make a difference because it probably go out with the same mail, but I'll still have to go to the post office and get a box for the express shipping. So, what I was gonna say is, probably around. Well, that's the thing too. I don't think my post office even opens till 10:30.
yeah. Um, let me look because I'm almost positive that you can put it in a priority box, and then once you print out the label, it'll have the express thing on it.
Maybe.
So let me look it up.
That's cool, John. We understand. He said he can't be here too long, very long today. He's looking after his two poorly nephews. Well,
Okay. Well,
that's good.
hope everything goes good for you today, John.
Hope you have fun. That should be interesting, right? It's always interesting when you're looking after somebody else's kids.
Oh yeah.
Make it fun. Make it work.
It's in the United States, right?
It's going to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if worse comes to worse, I could just do it and put it out there and see if all goes well. But I think I'm pretty sure because I read the policies and I'm pretty sure that's what I read, that you have to have a. And I ordered some, but I don't have. They haven't came yet because
Oh,
I've never done express. There's a lot of things
I
that I
have,
haven't
I
done.
think a couple of times, but I have I have boxes and stuff from way back.
I'm not prepared. He looked
So,
after him for 3 days.
so have you started looking or um using the express as a second way to ship or something?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Usually, which I should have not done that until I had boxes.
Yeah. You kind of overshot the gun.
Dumb move on my part, but it is what it is. You can't fight it, so there's nothing I can do about that.
Shoot.
I mean, I guess my other option would be I could drive to Horton, which is about 5 miles away, and because I'm sure they open at 8 or 9 or whatever, so you know. Um, so that's what's going on in my neck of the woods today. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Woke up a little bit late. Got started a little bit late. Um, hey, makes the day interesting. That's what I think anyway. Yeah, John, you have a great day. Have fun. Yeah, it was kind of weird. A lot yesterday. It was really super slow all day, and then stuff just started hopping.
It says, except for the Priority Mail Express flat rate envelopes, Priority Mail Express prices are based on weight and zone. So you would think that you could just send it.
I don't know. I do not know. But anywho, here we are. What do you got going out today?
Absolutely zero.
Zero? Well, shoot. You get up last night? Whoa.
Did what?
I said, how many did you get up last night?
3 or 4. But I already had like so many up already.
Yeah, when I went to bed, you had like 16 live.
Yeah.
So
I
that's good.
I did 3 or 4 more, and then have some drafts too for today.
Yeah. Good morning, Valerie.
I'm trying to find this. Sorry.
Miss Nikki, I have a question for you.
Morning. Hi.
Good morning. So the question is, if you send something express, do you have to use one of the express boxes?
I don't think so. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. I don't know. I don't think I've ever sent anything express. Oh, with FedEx, you mean?
No, with USPS.
I don't think so. They're pretty free about using regular boxes, but I don't know for sure, so I don't want to say.
Okay.
I would think no, because I'm sure they got stickers and stuff for that, but let me look it up.
Well, I looked it up, but it's pretty.
Oh.
It doesn't really.
I would think if you had to use an express box, then they would say it, I would think.
Yeah.
Because USPS is pretty free about using your own boxes besides like beer boxes, but
Would you put it in a priority box, or would you just put it in a regular box?
No, I wouldn't put it in the only time you want to put anything in a priority box is when you're shipping it priority.
Right. So put it in a regular box.
Are you shipping something express or what?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got a pair of shoes going to Puerto Rico.
Oh, and they want it overnight or what?
It's just express. So basically, express means 1 to 2 days.
That would be priority, isn't it?
Well, they ordered it express. They ordered express shipping, not priority.
Okay. Yeah, I would guess that you can just use your own box.
Okay.
Because if you've got something, I mean, they've only got so many sizes of boxes. Right. So if you've got something like huge going express, how are you going to ship it in an express box? You know what I mean?
That's true.
So an express, honestly, I don't even know if they really have express. I've never seen express boxes. I've only seen like envelopes.
They do. They have boxes.
Do they have express boxes?
Yeah, they have specific express boxes. Yes.
I haven't dealt with express that much, so I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say you could use your own box.
Okay. That's what I'll do then, because I was thinking I had to go run to the post office because I ordered some,
Yeah.
but I haven't received them yet. But
Yeah, I
that
think
makes sense.
in my whole entire life, I think I've only sent one thing. Well, this was overnight though, but yeah, I think I've only done it like once in my life.
Okay. Okay. Then I will just do this and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Because
And then
I mean, it's
when
not.
do you?
That's the thing with. I mean, you're paying extra for express
Mhm.
shipping, which doesn't really make any sense because it's still, if it leaves on a Friday, it's
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
going to get there Monday,
Mhm.
which is probably going to be the same case even if you send it priority.
Well, the thing about the difference between express and priority is priority can take 2 to 3 days, business
Oh,
days, where express you're saying takes only 1 to 2 days. So
right.
you
That's
know,
true. That makes
but
sense.
they pay extra for it, so whatever, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I had started putting on my listings, I'd started putting express shipping was available, so that way I have two shipping options.
Yeah.
But yeah, I probably didn't think that through very well because I should have had the boxes to go with that. But hindsight's 2020, right?
Yep. Yeah, I don't put any extra stuff in there for people. You know,
Yeah,
because your average eBay buyer has no clue the difference between express, priority, first class. Most people just have no clue.
right.
And I just figure giving them more options is just going to confuse the hell out of them. So,
Well, that's
and
probably true.
your normal eBay buyer is like your toddler sitting there, and you just can't give your toddler that many options because they can't figure it out.
Well,
You know.
that makes sense. That does make sense.
Because I've had it before where I used to do that if you did first class, one smaller items, if you took it first class, I would give you free shipping, but if you wanted priority, you had to pay shipping.
Uh-huh.
Well, so I had both options on there. Well, then they would pick priority, and then they'd be wondering why they weren't getting free.
Oh.
And it was just a constant struggle with people about that, you know? Well, it says free shipping, yeah, for first class,
Right.
not priority, you know? It's like,
Right.
you know,
So
because
it
it was
got
a difference between, $2 and $5, at the time.
right. Right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, you just
That
give
makes
people too
sense.
many options and they just get confused.
Yeah.
I just keep it simple.
Yeah.
I use the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
Sounds like a good plan, though.
Yeah.
That's what I will do then. I'll just. Man, this is pretty loud.
Sorry, I'm on the highway.
Okay.
I'll put myself on mute until you talk to me.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad I got that cleared up. That's the thing here is, we don't claim to know everything but we do claim to be able to find out, whether it's by researching it or um, looking to a more experienced seller, all that. So and we try to find out the answer, whether it be researching it or asking questions. So Nikki Megan wants to know if that is a snow roof. It looks like it. Like your sunroof?
What? I don't have a sunroof in here.
Yeah.
I'm in the pickup.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was my phone was flipped up when I was driving, and I didn't fix it. Yeah, that was my windshield you saw.
Yeah, because it did look like a little snow roof or something. But yeah, we're just, we're trying to find out the answers just like you guys. And so if you guys have questions, definitely come on and ask those questions, and we will be, paying attention to those, anything in the chat. And we all try to look at the chat pretty much all through the show. So let me see something here.
Except to me, of course, when I'm driving.
Where did Sally's MIA? I don't know where she's at. So, but yeah, just trying to get some of my shipping done. I was kind of, I wouldn't say freaked out, but I was a little concerned about what I was going to do, and if I needed to put this stuff in a box and in a special box. So now I know, I think Nikki's right. You should be able to just to put it in a regular box and slap a label on it and should be good to go. And my mailman comes fairly early, usually between 9:30 and 10. So I'm sure once they scan that, they'll know it's an express. But I don't think it would go out any quicker than what it normally would. It'll just go out with the other, the mail.
Now, I know it's loud, sorry, but on an express package, because in my area, I don't know how your post office works. Can you hear me okay, or is it too loud?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry if it's annoying. I'm on the freeway in a diesel truck, so.
All right.
Anyways, so in my area, our main post offices, the Superior, Wisconsin one, you have to have it in, your package is in by 2:15, otherwise it won't go out until the next day. At the Duluth post office, they have to be in by 3:15, otherwise they won't be on the truck that day, or they won't guarantee they'll be on the truck that day. Right. Now, if the mailmen come in at, let's say, 5 o'clock, they gotta have the routes done by 5 o'clock, then none of the packages that they picked up are going to be in that day, are going to be out on the truck that day.
Right.
So if you have something similar to that in your area, you probably want to bring it to the post office.
Yeah.
Since it's express. You know what I mean?
Right. Because I know with my little what do you call it? My little post office. I know that the mail probably runs in the morning, early morning, and then whatever is supposed to go out, won't go out until the next morning. So I'm sure you have to, probably have it in. But that's probably a safe way to go is.
No, not really, because I don't mean to interrupt, because my post office in Poplar, it doesn't open until 1, but you have to have, the truck goes out at 1:15. So that it can make it to Duluth by 3:15.
Right.
Because they got to pick up at all the little post offices.
Right.
And so our little post office, if it's not there by 1:15, it waits till the next day.
Right.
So with your little post office, they may have a certain time that it has to be out by,
Okay.
or be
Well,
there by, I should say.
okay.
Even being just a little post office, because mail only goes out once a day. You know, a lot of people think that mail goes out like every hour or whatever, the trucks, you know.
Right.
But they only go out once a day. Even like FedEx, you know, everybody thinks FedEx, you know, everything goes out every hour. They don't. Our main trucks go to the hubs once every night, you know.
Well,
I mean, I used to have that misconception too before I started working with FedEx. Was I thought that they just had multiple trucks going out different times of the day, you know. How else would they get everything there so fast, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
But no, in reality, they only have them going out like once a day.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I mean, people used to be like, well, I want to get it on the truck right now, and when are you going to get back to your terminal so it's getting out today? And it's like, everything that goes on my truck right now is going to go out today because we don't go out. The trucks don't leave till 8 o'clock at night. And they're like, well, no, I want it on a sooner truck. And it's like, that's the soonest truck, 8 o'clock at night. We only go out once. You know, multiple trucks go out at once, but they all go out at night. You know?
right. It's like you would think. I mean, if that was the case, then you'd have all kinds of. You'd see a lot more FedEx trucks zooming all over the place because they'd be going from one place to another. But I'm sure a lot of people don't understand that process.
Ooh, I need to slow down. I was going 80.
Ooh. Man, you just
in a 55.
Woo! Wait.
That had definitely got me a ticket.
Oh yeah. Woofda.
This truck is so easy to speed in.
When you drove for FedEx, did you have a governor on your truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, honestly, as a FedEx driver, it's amazing that more FedEx drivers are not in accidents. And this goes to show you that, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but like when I started at FedEx, they're like, you guys are the best. We don't hire crap. And that's one of the things that you can see with FedEx, why there isn't more accidents. Because everything is, I've never seen anything like it before. It's just go, 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 constant. You got to go, go, go. I mean, you're doing everything but running. I mean, everything is just on. Everything's got to be time, go, go, go. It's crazy actually, and which I loved it. I love that fast pace. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing that there's not more FedEx trucks and accidents because of the time thing.
Right.
But FedEx treats their employees right, so the majority of FedEx employees do care about their job,
Right.
So they take pride in their work,
Frankie's Finds put a link in the chat. I'm looking.
Yeah.
Is it about Express?
It says when you use non-thick package or thick envelope or box, you will be charged postage based on weight and distance. Also keep in mind the following: the distance of the longest side plus twice the width plus twice the height can be no more than 108 inches.
Okay.
Weighs no more than 70 pounds. All items must be in Priority Mail Express packaging. That doesn't make any sense. because it says that when you use your own box, it says all items must be in Priority Mail Express packaging, bear Priority Mail Express sticker or tape, or otherwise be sequentially marked Priority Mail Express. If you're using shipping labels through the packages window, the label will clearly identify the mail piece as Priority Mail Express. That's what I was thinking. Like how like if you print out your label, it says on the top priority.
Right.
It should
Yeah.
say Priority Express.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So they're saying you can use your regular box. It just needs to be marked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then when they scan it, it's clearly going to scan, Express. So
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay. Okay, I can do that. No
That's what we thought.
problemo.
Your label's going to show Express.
Yeah.
But for good customer service, I would probably take the extra step and bring it to the post office myself. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you know when your postman's coming, I would even run out and talk to him real quick and say, hey, is this going to be on the truck today, or
Right.
does it have to be to the post office by a certain time to make sure it's on the truck today?
Right. I mean, because I know that he takes whatever he gets from our little town and the little, I don't know how many towns he does in the area, but I know that he takes anything that he gets from this town, he takes it to another post office, a larger post office. So
Okay. Yeah, so maybe that
She said,
larger post office
Megan
goes out
says-
later.
yeah.
Megan says the point is it needs to stand out from the other packages,
Yeah.
and you have to write Priority Express on the box if you don't have one of those stickers or whatever, and you do use your own box. Make sure you write Priority Express Mail on the box.
Okay.
Well, and that's another thing for bringing it to the post office. They have the stickers and stuff too,
Right.
Right. I'm
And
just that way.
And you know what? If worse comes to worse, if I just messaged him, so because I have his cell phone number, so I just messaged him to see if there was anything special I needed to do about that. And if I need to run it up to the other post office and put it in another box, then I can do that. I'll just print out another label.
Yeah, I don't think you'll need to put it in another box, but
just write Priority Express.
Priority Mail Express, yeah.
And it should be fine.
Yeah,
sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
Are you talking about Mario's question?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just put it in the side chat.
Okay.
What is it?
She says, so have any of you used the loan from PayPal to get inventory for your business? I have.
I did one time.
And I got a lot of stuff for the business. So
it is a really good way of, if you need to do it, I wouldn't just go willy-nilly do it.
Right.
But if you need to do it, I did it about 2 years ago now, maybe. But it was a really good thing. I had some bigger inventory, some more expensive inventory that was going to, when I sold it, put my business in the next level, So it was very pertinent that I got that inventory. So I took out the PayPal loan, and it was awesome. I only took out what I needed.
Right.
I was offered way more, but I only took out exactly what I thought that I would need. And I mean, they give you one fee, so you know exactly how much you're paying back.
Right.
And they take it out little by little with each sale, and you get to determine how much they take out, and you can always pay more on it,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good opportunity to be able to, get the inventory and get the items that you need, for your store to kind of ramp up to the next level. That's the way
And
I
I would
looked at it.
and I would say it's better than using like a credit card
Right.
because they're constantly charging you interest, and whereas PayPal is only charging you the one fee, whatever you take out. They charge you one fee for that money, and that's all you're going to pay back.
Right.
Whereas with like a credit card or a bank loan or something like that, or God forbid if you should take out a payday loan, oh my God, those things are horrible.
Yeah. They're the devil.
Don't ever do that. They are. Then you're at the mercy of all this interest. Whereas, like I said, with the PayPal loan, you only have one fee,
Right.
and it's really not that bad.
And with this loan, they do charge you, interest and a fee and all that, but that's all built into the money that you're borrowing.
Yeah.
So that's what you borrow
Yeah.
an amount, but you're paying back a higher amount. But it's really pretty reasonable. I like it because there's no due date on it. You don't have to put it on your calendar. You don't have to remember to pay it. It's just automatically taken out of your, every sale that you make. The thing is you really have to sell. I mean, you really have to work
Yeah.
to get that paid off, and the
Mhm.
more you sell, the more that debt goes down, basically.
Yep. Yep.
So, but yeah, it's a great opportunity to get some inventory and
Mhm.
get some things for your business. Like I got the computer and I got the printer. I got another light system and so, but you
Yeah.
have to. She says her sales are very low and not getting many sales. So you got to be willing to ramp it up.
Yep.
You don't want to get that loan and then not
Not so, because they
not
will.
not
They
kick it into gear.
Even if you don't have sales, they will take $1 out of your account.
Uh-huh.
Isn't
So
that what it is? They take
I,
$1 out of your
I
account.
I think it is $1.
Yeah.
That way they have something going towards
Yeah.
the loan.
And every day they'll take out money or your percentage of sales. And if you don't have money in your PayPal account, they'll allow that for a few times, but it will get taken out when you
Right.
do get money in your account.
Right.
Not the whole amount of the loan, but the whole amount that you owe back.
Mhm.
How do I want to say that? Back.
Back.
The past amount that you owe
Yeah.
from those days you didn't have money in your PayPal account.
From before. Yeah.
Yeah. No, excuse me, if you have to take out a loan, I think that's probably your best option is the PayPal loan. Just because of the interest thing.
Right.
Yeah, when I took out that loan, I mean it was some good inventory that I was getting and some really high dollar stuff. And because I got that stuff, it allowed me to pay off my loan faster, too.
Mhm. Oh
Because
yeah.
I was selling like a madman, and I was selling it high dollar stuff. Really high. I mean, we're not talking $100 items. We're talking $1,000 to $1,500 items.
Right.
And I think the lowest item I sold back then was like $500 out of that inventory. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, it was life changing inventory. So that's why I did it.
Right. I mean, it was a good opportunity for you. It was a good,
Yeah.
a good moneymaker, and
It got my business. Well, I don't want to say my business was in the lower level, but it got my business so that it wasn't all 10, 15, $20 items anymore. It was, I was, it got me the courage to buy better stuff, bigger stuff, more expensive stuff.
right.
I don't know how to say. I think it was maybe 3 years. I don't know. It just felt like it put my business at a different level. I don't know. But I don't really want to say that either because I was selling expensive stuff back then too. But I don't know. I just made a lot of money off that loan, so it was a good option.
Right.
Now, if you're having slow sales and I mean, is there other things that you can do to make your sales better besides just going out and buying more stuff? I don't know your
Right.
situation. I mean, I'm always an advocate of list more, list, because list drives sales. But also if you got to tweak your titles or tweak your pricing a little bit or whatever, your pictures or anything, you probably want to try that first. But if you've tried everything and you still need to get more inventory or whatever you feel, yeah, go for it. I think that's your best option anyway.
But and I think you really have to ask yourself, are you really are you willing to put in the work that it's going to take? Because it is ramping your business up. If that's the reason why you're getting this loan, if that's not the reason why you're getting the loan, then you shouldn't do it. But if you're getting the loan so you get more inventory, then then you need to ramp it up and you need to get good quality inventory that that is going to sell for a decent amount. That and that technically is ramping up your business, I would say. So
Yeah,
exactly.
because they don't like it if you take out the loan and then your sales sink.
Right.
You got to keep your sales up because PayPal does not like that when your sales go down because you took out the loan and now you're just like, oh well, now I'm free. I don't have to.
Right. I got
I
all
don't have
this
to work as hard.
money, and I'm living high on the hog, and
I'm good for now.
yeah.
We can eat hot dogs instead of ramen noodles.
Right. And but then again, that's putting, yeah, they're not going to like that very much if that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
So
Not that you would do that, Mary, but I'm
right.
saying. But it is a really good tool to use if you need it. I mean, I always have that in the back of my mind that, if I ever get into a slump or whatever, I can fall back on that, but I really try not to, but I try to do other things to get my sales going.
Right.
But I mean, I would rather do that loan than take money out of my savings.
Sure.
Because, out of my house savings, not my business savings, but because it's always harder to put into savings it's to take it out, You always say, oh, well, when I sell this, I'm going to put all this money back in your savings, and then sometimes you just don't.
Yeah.
Like
Most times that doesn't happen.
One day, about a month ago, I took $500 out of my savings. Well, yeah, it was when I bought that car for my daughter just recently. And I took $500 out of my house savings to pay for it. And I told my daughter, she had to pay me back. Well, then a couple weeks ago, she paid me back. Well, she gave it to my husband. She gave it to my husband. It did not go back into the house savings.
Oh my gosh.
It's just been irking me for the last couple of weeks. It's like, oh my God, that $500 did not go back into the savings.
Right.
It's just driving me insane. Then we went to the casino and spent a bunch of money last night. Well, not a bunch of money compared to most casino people. I mean, we're not casino people, but
I don't know why. Why did it do that? That's weird.
What?
Because I went in and printed that label, but it didn't go. It didn't print it. It printed a priority mail 3-day. That doesn't. That's not right.
I'm gonna wait it then. How much?
Huh?
Can I ask you how much they paid for shipping?
Yeah, $12.75.
Doesn't seem like near enough.
Paid and shipped. Well, no, that's the weird thing is that, like,
If you click on Express, how much does it say it's going to cost to ship it Express?
hang on. Let me look.
Because I'm thinking Express is the one that's up to like $35, $45.
Yeah, it usually.
Is that what I'm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay, let me look here.
Maybe I'm thinking overnight. I don't know.
Trying to bring it up. Come on. What are you waiting for? I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, so I think I don't know why it came up like that because it came up when I processed it. It said Express, and then when I printed the label, it said priority mail 3-day. That's weird. Let me look and see. And it doesn't say anything about express shipping anywhere on the box. I don't know. That's really weird.
And you clicked Express on the
Yes.
on eBay?
Yes.
Or maybe they have a different name for Express.
Well,
Maybe their Express is just priority. I don't know.
well, and yeah, I don't know. Delivery date 11/20. So it'll be there by I don't know.
When is eBay expected to be there?
When is eBay expected to be where?
Delivered.
Oh, it's supposed to be delivered on the 20th. It says the delivery date.
And what is the 20th, Monday?
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe they. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it as is because it came up express, but then it's showing. Wow, that's weak. It's really.
And did it charge you?
Yeah.
Did eBay charge you the $12?
Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
It's just kind of a. I don't know. Kind of weird. Anyway, so Megan asked, "What's the question?" So when I went to process it, and I weighed it, it was the correct weight, and I put it through. When I printed the label, the label says priority 3-day. So it doesn't even say express or anything like that. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. That just sounds really weird.
Yeah.
Like it didn't.
Why did they charge you 12 something? How heavy is it?
2 pounds. View order details.
Oh, that sounds about right. 12 something for 2 pound Rico. Priority,
Yeah.
but not express.
I don't know. That's just. I mean, it comes up when I bring up the shipping details. It says USPS priority mail. So
Does the
I
label have
don't
a P on it?
know.
What does the label have on it?
Oh yeah, it does have a P on it.
Yeah.
My mistake. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's how they put it through. Maybe that's how it comes up and it shows up. But I
Yeah,
don't
when
know.
you said express, I was thinking the one that's like $35, $45 usually.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Right. Was it checked? Let's see. But that is not express mail. No,
Mm-mm. No, it's priority.
it's priority. I don't know. And it was checked for express. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Frankie's Fine says eBay calls first class standard mail and priority they call express. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense. But if you go to the weight change thing, click priority express is $20.95.
Yeah.
Go to your shipping details from your hub. So.
That's what I'm saying. The $12 and something, that sounds more just priority,
Yeah.
not express.
Right. Right. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That is. What happened? Orders. All orders. Yeah, I think that is just priority. And for some reason, Benjamin label view. Okay. No, they call it expedited.
Yeah, expedited, yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Let's see if it's going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and Puerto Rico is just, I mean, it's like shipping anywhere else in the United States.
Right.
Gets there just as fast as anywhere else, you know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't usually cost any more to ship there than it does.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going, you know, it's going.
But it's going 3-day, but eBay said it was only going to go 2-day.
Right.
Or if you put it in a priority box. Well, no, they don't know what box you put it in, so it would go.
It'll be
if you
fine.
would have. Because I know sometimes if I put stuff in a priority box, like the like flat rate box,
Right. Right.
sometimes it usually says 2-day instead of 2 to 3-day.
But I mean, if it's going out on a Friday.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be at least Monday before they get it.
Right. Right. Because they're not going to deliver on Sunday, so.
Yeah, and that's business days that it's counting. So.
Right.
But I would still try to get it to the post office before their truck goes out.
Right.
So it's in motion for the weekend.
Right.
Especially on a Friday.
Yeah.
If somebody orders something priority on a Friday, I like to make sure it gets out on that same day because
Oh yeah.
Because yes, it's gonna be mail moves on the weekend, but I think it would move faster if it was out before their truck leaves the post office. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just in my mind, but
No,
on
I
Friday,
think
I always like to make sure my priority shit is there before the end of their day.
Oh yeah.
You know, before they say the truck is going to go out.
Yeah. That makes sense. Good morning.
So, Job saw the chipper last night.
Good.
Huh?
That chipper's been living in Job's room.
Oh.
Oh, the chipmunk.
The chipmunk. He's been living in Job's room. He scared him last night, and ran him out into
Are you
the
staying
kitchen. So
Oh my gosh. So now he's definitely in the house.
yeah. Yeah. He's still in the house.
You said he scared him into the kitchen?
Yep, out of his room.
You coming in or you staying out? What do you want to do? God, make up my mind, would you?
I want to do both.
I know. He wants to be out hunting, but he wants to be with mommy too. Go away. God.
Oh, that's great.
Dogs are so good for your ego. You know? I mean, you're like, what's wrong with you, Willow? Why are you limping? What the hell have you guys been doing while I've been gone? Oh, her leg is hurting her. Hi, Willow. Quit jumping. You hurt your leg. Oh, God. Hold on, Willow. Let Mom look at your leg here in a minute. God. And she won't stop. She's a Jack Russell, so she's got springs in her ass, you know.
Right, right.
She won't quit jumping. Even if she is hurting, she'll still just keep jumping. Oh my God, go lay down. Jesus God. It's driving me crazy.
Sorry about that, Margot.
Come here. Hold on, guys. I'm going to check her foot. I'll be right back.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
I have work to do this weekend.
Yeah, what'd you get yourself into?
I want a pallet.
Oh my gosh.
It's a Gaylord of Target, new with tags.
Woo. Man. Yeah, you're going to be busy.
And it's weird because it was only $33.
Uh-huh.
And all the other Target ones that were there right next to it went for like $400.
Wow.
Ooh,
So I'm like,
that is weird.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
See
they
what I
left it just for you.
I guess so.
Hi,
People
Tina.
ran out of
Morning, Tina.
And then I went to the bins because it's right down the road and I had to go.
Uh-huh.
Now I just went for a second because it's literally right down the street. And there was a whole bunch of vintage new with tags. I don't know if somebody passed away or if it was like somebody owned a store back in the day and they had it in storage for several years or what happened.
Uh-huh.
But it was just a whole bin full.
Huh.
So I got some of that. I didn't get a lot of it because I didn't have a lot of money to spend, but we'll see. I'll have a busy weekend.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's always good. Always a good thing.
And I'm trying to learn how to get onto these on my phone. So I was like, well, I'll go in for a little bit and see if I can't pick it up when I'm out. So
I swear. I wish people would read freaking my measurements.
Yeah.
Just read the measurements. You'll find out how long they are. It's amazing.
Yeah, I know. And then I think, well, maybe I shouldn't put it the measurements, in the item specifics. Maybe
That's what I was thinking too.
Maybe I should put it maybe in the conditions.
I don't think it's going to matter.
I know. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I mean, I think it's a great idea to put it in the item specifics, because then that way, if it comes up, if they're putting in, well, I need it to be at least this long, or they put that number in, at least it's going to, come up. That would make more sense to me, but
yeah.
I don't understand.
Get it.
There you go. There you go.
Send some to me.
Jessica, did you ever get your Beanie Baby put up?
Yeah, I need him to sell. My mom was like, that's not real, right? I was like, whatever, yeah, it is. I was like, I looked into it for a long time because of those stupid, like, Black Diamond, Disney, and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Because they are falsified a lot, People use it for money exchange or whatever. And I mean, I really dug into it, and I was like, no, it's really worth a lot of money. Now, I don't know if these people sold it, what offers they got and sold it for, so that I don't know. But
Right.
I'll start where they started, and I'll take an offer.
Yeah.
That's the way I looked at it.
Which one is it?
Curly. But he's got a whole bunch of defects that a lot of them don't have.
Huh.
So, and all the other ones that had all those defects were worth like $2,500-ish.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know what they got for it.
And they've consistently sold.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's not just like the Black Diamond where you have like one or two that sold for $10,000 and they're laundering money. It's like legitimate. Like there's consistent comps and stuff on these.
Yeah.
Even the ones without the defects that mine has go for a couple hundred. So hell, I'll take that. I mean,
right. Get it.
But so we'll see. I wouldn't be too upset if I sold it before the holidays, so that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm back.
How you doing, Craig?
You know what is so funny? I used to have, I had this bag called my eBay bag.
Uh-huh.
And because I was always going from my house to my garage to my storage shed to the company that I used to do consignment for. So I always had my eBay stuff in one bag, right? Really nice bag. Well, anyways, a few months ago, I was like, where's my scale? I lost the scale. I had two scales. And I liked having two scales, one in my car, one at home, And I was like, where in the hell is my scale? And I couldn't find it. I haven't been able to find it for months. Actually, it was more than a couple months ago. It's been, God, probably 9 months. I haven't been able to find it. Well, anyways, my eBay bag has been just sitting in the back hallway. I haven't touched it in a long time. And, well, I thought, well, somehow I lost my tape measure. I don't know. I have multiple tape measures, but for some reason I can't find any of them. Well, so I decided to look in my eBay bag to see if there was a tape measure in there, which there used to always be. Well, here's that freaking scale I lost like 9 months ago.
Oh, shit.
It's in my eBay bag.
What's going on over there, Nikki?
And there was no tape measures in that bag, which doesn't make any sense because there's always a tape measure in my eBay bag.
Right.
Because I measure everything. Because I don't like to have to go and go dig stuff out for questions.
Right.
So I like measure everything. Oh my God, this computer is so flippin' slow.
Do you think it's the mega, like the gigabytes or megabytes or
No, it's got like
what would
4 gigabytes of memory and stuff in it. I mean,
what would make it so slow?
I don't know. It's just a shit
I
computer,
mean,
I suppose.
what in a computer makes a computer run?
The motherboard.
The processor, it's got an Intel
Processor.
Pentium
Yeah.
processor. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM. Those are the two main things that give it its speed. But then there's other things that are involved in that also.
Uh-huh.
But those are like the two main things. Like when you're buying a computer, how fast is the processor and how much RAM does it have?
Right.
And it's good on both of those. But yeah, it's just so slow. I don't know.
Huh.
It's interesting.
It does only have a 1 point whatever gigahertz processor, so maybe that.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to call up your YouTube right now, and
Uh-huh.
it won't even do it.
Huh.
It's just so freaking slow. And then
Or
when I
maybe
click
there's
on
a defect with it, with the processor
yeah,
or something.
it's got to be because I mean I'm even clicking on the video and it's not even like spinning, like it's not even trying to process it.
Right.
It's like I'm not even clicking on anything.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
Things are falling into place. So, not to interrupt, I'm sorry. This is very nice for me. So remember how I kind of screwed myself with my eBay bill?
Yeah.
Well, this month, thank God, I have enough credits that I actually have a $92 credit.
Oh, good.
On the, like they invoiced me and it was looking like I owed $160 and I actually have a $92 credit and I don't have any bill this month and I really freaking needed that. Like,
That's good.
oh my gosh. And probably
I'll trade you eBay bills.
hell no.
Yeah,
Hell
no
no.
kidding, right?
Come on, please. Mine's
Well, that's like
2,300.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I needed that so bad. And now next month I won't have a bill because I'm at the middle store now. So, I mean, I will because I'll
Come
be
on,
paying.
please.
well, that's like
2,300.
sorry, my thing
Oh,
finally
that's
started
crazy.
up.
Yeah. You know, with how much shit eBay frustrates me, they really do take care of the seller sometimes. You know, they really do. I know they're assholes sometimes. Don't get me wrong, and they have a business to do, but it's worked out for me in the end most of the time. If I didn't do anything wrong, anyway.
Well, I'm glad that they've made you somewhat whole again. Kind of
Yeah,
made it right. That's good.
that is. I'm really happy. I might just give them a call too, just to say, hey, thanks.
There
Or
you
maybe
go.
not. Maybe not, because maybe then they'll take it.
Do not do that.
Yeah, do not tell them thank you. Note to self: don't be nice. It doesn't get you.
Don't want
No.
Um.
And then like Craig said, it sounds more like internet speed, and that is true. Internet speed. The reason why I didn't have internet here for 5 years is because it was so slow. But when I use the Wi-Fi with my phone or my tablet, I don't have any speed issues at all.
How many?
Right.
But when I use it
How
for my
many
computer,
megabytes
I
did
have
you
speed issues. What?
How many megabytes did you get per second or whatever? MB per.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what it is, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we had something with one of those. We had something with one of like a computer or something where they had forgot to solder a wire for like the cooling fan or something. And we're having all
Yeah.
kinds of trouble with it, and then that ended up being the problem. It could be like a stupid manufacturing error and that thing's just overheating or something.
A fluke, yeah. Yeah, it might just really be the computer. I mean, maybe there's just something silly wrong with it.
Mary wants to know if there's anyone from Milwaukee area. I am looking for eBay friend to have to do eBay with.
Milwaukee, no.
Wisconsin? I used to be from Milwaukee, but not anymore.
No. I'm just saying I paid $500 for a damn computer. I want it to work right.
Right.
I would take it back. This don't work. Give me a different one.
I think I'm just going to take it back and just go buy my own damn computer. The one I want.
Did you find me a box of those lights?
Already got packed. I'm packing you up right now.
Oh, you took it over?
31 watts and people give thumbs up.
Oh, did I do that? I usually do it right away. I'll check.
No, I don't have it hardwired, Megan.
I forgot.
And if there's anybody new watching, just know that we do have a Facebook group. It's called the Reseller Squad. I mean, you can, get additional information over there. Sometimes if we have a hangout, sometimes they're not live, so you can, usually get a link from there. Stuff like that, or if the show's going to be on a different channel, one day we'll announce that there. So it's good to be part of the group. So just look us up on Facebook.
Yeah, because sometimes you get those extra, just the listing challenges that we have, and the rules and how to get into that. We have a listing challenge every Sunday. That sorry about all the noise. A listing challenge every Sunday, and we do that for money. We have money in a pot. You pay $1 entry fee, and whoever makes the most points, and you can go into this reseller squad and get all the news on the rules and requirements for that. So yeah, it's a good thing to have. It's a kind of keeps you I don't know, keeps you together with the group and the group here and everything. So good thing to be on.
What Megan means is it hardwired, like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah, I just, I've bought old computers and they've been a hell of a lot more peppy than this one is. So I think I'm just going to take it back. I'm get something better. My first mistake was my husband's first mistake was he bought it from Walmart. So I
bought mine from Walmart several years ago.
This
it's a good computer.
I haven't had any
problems
with it.
This is a Dell, and I bought it from Walmart I don't know, 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, this is a Hewlett Packard, which is another negative. I don't like Hewlett Packard.
Yeah, I'd get a Dell if I was you.
Yeah, I prefer. I don't.
I think they're so much better quality.
I'm just gonna go and get a different computer. Take this.
But there's people that like. There's people that like Hewlett Packard better than they do Dell too.
Right.
Way to backpedal, Sally.
No, I agree. I don't like Hewlett Packard myself.
I'm just saying, there's there's
we
people
like
that are
computers here.
Yeah.
We like all computers.
We're totally inclusive.
we like all colors of computers here.
Yes, we do not. Computers. We like them all.
Computers' lives matter.
There you go.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God, the red flags are coming.
I'm gonna go and get me I'm gonna go on merch and get me a shirt that says that computer lives matter.
Yeah.
I'll be making one real quick for you.
I'm just saying, there's people that are like dedicated to Dell, and there's people that are dedicated to HP. So usually they know what they're looking for
It's all in your preference.
in a computer.
Tomato.
Like
It's just that this wouldn't be the first computer that I would buy, and my husband's really not a computer person. I mean,
so he didn't know what he was looking for, really.
yeah, he can hold his own, like running a computer and stuff, and he can figure stuff out on it and whatever. But he's not a computer person. And so buying a computer, buying a car, I wouldn't ask anybody else what car I should buy.
Right.
But buying a computer, he's probably the last person I would ask. and bless his heart, and that's why I've been kind of him and Han about taking it back, because I mean, he surprised me with it. He was all excited, and blah blah blah. So I don't want to be a douche either,
Right. But in the on the other end, I'm sure that he knows that you're.
Well, he did. He said if you don't like that computer, he said go ahead and take it back and get what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Can you hear me?
Because if we're gonna throw $500 at something, I want it to be good,
Right.
Right.
I mean, I thought it was crazy that he even paid $500 for a computer.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely
when
want
I
to get
buy
something that's
computers-
going to work well for you
I
and
don't
what
spend
you
anywhere
do
near
on the internet.
$500. I don't spend anywhere near $500, and I get way better than what this thing is.
Yeah.
I think this weekend we'll take it back and get something different.
How are you guys doing, Tara, Jim?
Oh, pretty good. Today's hectic because tomorrow's opening a deer season.
And it's our kid's birthday.
So, and it's our child's birthday. So I have to.
Happy birthday, Brandon!
Thank you. I have to go to Rylander, buy my birthday presents, because you can see how I prepare for it. Pick up the birthday cake. Do the birthday. Jim leaves tonight for hunting camp, so I won't have him all weekend. So it's always this preparing for this. It's a hectic day. But I went to the thrift store yesterday. I think we were going to hang out when I left. And I got a ceramic Christmas tree.
Oh,
good job.
For $4. It's not.
Oh
I
my gosh.
one like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think I got $200 for it. This one's not as big as that one, but it's still a decent one. So I mean, I think I still get $100, maybe $125 for it, because it's great.
Awesome. That's
Very
great.
good.
Yeah.
I never find those anymore.
It was really crazy. It was a little Catholic thrift store, and they have like different rooms, and I walk around. I'm like, is that what I think it is? Yep. Grab it. This is mine.
Yeah, and otherwise it was pretty much tapped out.
Yeah, but I will say, like, this time of year, I probably check the thrift stores a little heavier than I usually do, just because I'm scavenging for Christmas junk.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought season opened the other day. Did it not open there?
Yeah, you open earlier than us. Your rifle
okay.
season is longer, and it opens like I think like at least 7 days before our rifle season. So ours starts tomorrow. Ours starts tomorrow and ends the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It's 9 days.
Wow.
I told Craig, he said he had Craig said he had an Asus for a long time, finally gave it up and went to Mac. I said, well, I'm not listening to you anymore. You're done. You said Mac. You're out of here. Mac is not the answer.
Mac lives don't matter, Nikki.
Yeah, Mac lives don't matter.
Here
Black
we go.
lives do, but not Mac lives.
We don't talk negative about any groups like Mac.
And with my accent, I want everybody to know then I am saying Mac. M as in Mike, A, C as in cat.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to make sure everybody understood what I was saying.
I understand.
All of a sudden, it'll be going across Facebook that Poplar Picker's a racist.
Right.
And I'm like the least prejudicial person you'd ever meet.
That damn racist, Nikki.
You guys are funny. I'm going to take this stuff outside. I'll be right back.
Can you guys hear me by chance?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm mobile. Yay.
Hi.
In my hair. Oh, I put the hand in there.
All we see is your forehead, but we can hear you.
So I heard about your big pallet auction. What was it, like Target toys, or is it like other stuff?
Okay, well, like okay, so it's a mix between like, the Target $1 section, but there's like $5 stuff too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I don't have a Target,
Yeah,
but
we
I'll
don't have a
Oh,
believe it.
Target.
Well, there's a dog loose, but it's the Target $5 stuff, new with tags, and then like it's just a mix of stuff. I don't even know once I get past the top layer what's going to be in there, but yeah, it was all new.
Oh, I guess I'll go see this.
So
That's pretty cool.
I don't know, but
Where's your shop go?
you guys will know soon.
Brigitte?
I'll be taking pictures.
Dang it, I just lost it.
What? Oh my gosh.
Coles. Reminds me of Coles.
Do you have like two like this kind of size box that would go first class?
I mean, I have one box that would fit the first class.
Where?
Oh, okay.
You'll get it for me.
Yeah.
If you have one that would fit these first class,
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
and then you can pull the toe parts and I'll show you.
Craig wants to
We're
know
good.
how many items is in your lot there, Jessica. The Gaylord.
Hundreds.
Hundreds and hundreds, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how many honestly, but there's hundreds. It's filled to the
Wow.
brim.
Awesome.
Yeah, so hopefully this will help get me back in the game. I mean, I got enough stuff, but like just different stuff,
Yeah,
Sometimes that's what it takes is just some different crap.
right.
True,
And with it
because
being new,
yeah, when I go to an auction,
go ahead.
I'll get an influx or like stuff that's been older will start popping. Then I don't know if it's just
Yeah.
through your store or what it is.
Right.
Well, and with it being new stuff, and I'm sure a lot of it's multiples, so I could do multiple listings, and it really isn't going to take. Cross my fingers, it's not going to take that much time. That's what I'm telling myself to make myself feel better, but we'll see.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
Craig
My
says so
son
you
got
have about a
bronchitis
quarter
and a
in
sinus
each
infection.
item. Craig says so you have about a quarter in each item. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the other ones that were from the Target, they really did. They went for like $394 and $400 and something. So I don't know what happened, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, unless they're just higher quality items, I don't know.
What, Aiden? We will. Go ahead. Here you go. Well, the only thing I can think of, because two of them were exactly alike, and then one of them had like a whole bunch of new in the box toddler shoes and stuff, and rubber boots, and it was all new, but it was like out of season, so it was in the pallet, and it didn't have as many. It was like halfway full. So if I got that one, because you can make notes of what's in the pallet or whatever, they have a notes section. But I just put Target next to it, and if it's the one with the shoes, that too, because new with the holidays coming, I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to get rid of some, at least to make my money and then some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's like rubber boots and stuff in there. We'll keep some of that for Sophia, so it's like either way, I'm getting my money's worth.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I'm trying to clean out the back of my car, but the neighbors, they don't know what a leash law is, I guess, because like their dog's on a leash, but it's not attached to anything, so he's just roaming the streets with a leash on. And I'm like, that's not quite how it works,
great.
But okay.
Yeah. Oh my
And
gosh.
it's a mean dog, so I'm like, I don't feel like getting attacked trying to clean out my car.
That's great.
And we need to let our dog out, but
I swear, some people just don't have brains.
yeah, I just don't understand it. And like, they're like firefighters and stuff, and I'm like, wow, you save lives. That's scary.
So now making a murderer is back in the news again.
Oh, really? How come?
Because old attorneys, what was their name? Strang and what was their names? Budding and Dean Strang.
Yeah.
They said that they were ineffective counsel during the 2007 murder trial, as his appeal attorney continues to point the finger at his nephew Bobby Dassey.
Yeah.
So now they're going back and saying that they didn't do this, they didn't do that, they didn't consider this. And
this is that guy in that junkyard killing, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, he got off on one earlier where what was the thing?
Yeah.
DNA wasn't being tested.
Where they didn't test the DNA. So
he got off. He was charged with rape. He got off because they found that the DNA didn't match or whatever. What happened was this lady wasn't testing the DNA. She would get in and she'd say, "Oh yeah, it was a match," or "Oh, it wasn't," because she wouldn't take the time to actually run the tests.
Oh gosh.
So he got off.
I mean, what they did to that girl was horrible. You know, she goes to their junkyard to take pictures of old cars or something like that. They grab her, they tie her up, they rape her for I don't know how many days, and then they kill her. Well, they're both raping her. Then they kill her, and then they cut up her body and put it in a burn barrel and try to incinerate and try to burn it up.
I saw that.
It's messed up.
That's why I don't understand why we don't. Wisconsin doesn't have a death penalty.
I know.
I think they should, and I think it should be an electric chair, and I think it should be public.
Well, now they're saying that they were ineffective in the trial, so now there's other stuff that they want to pursue to prove his innocence.
I know.
Yeah, he's not innocent.
He's not innocent.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy has a horseshoe up his hind end. He's the luckiest SOB I've ever seen, and he's a freaking psychopath. This person should not be allowed in public. And I mean, honestly, I believe they should terminate his life so there's no chance he can do this to anybody else again. My personal opinion, but I'm only one of. I'm not even one of the 12.
I've never even watched the documentary on Netflix. Honestly,
I watched the news when it was happening.
Good.
Yeah.
He's a good talker though because he got off the first time. I mean, he obviously convinces people he's innocent.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just needs to get himself into some real bad situations by coincidence.
Yeah. I mean, I just can't even imagine if you put yourself in that place of that woman. I mean, what you're going through before you get killed. I mean, I just can't.
But this guy runs into these situations over and over and over. Why is that?
Yeah, and
because he's a
the other
psycho.
Was the DNA thing another rape case?
Yes.
He didn't kill her, but did he rape her?
No, he raped her.
Yeah, but he didn't
The
kill
DNA was his sperm. Okay.
No. I'm saying he didn't kill her though. He raped her.
No, she survived.
Mm-hmm. So obviously, some kind of recidivist that
Yeah, he just has
does some kind of raping problems.
Yeah. So, just take a break for a minute. Great Lakes has a question. She needs advice. I fell for the Trump whatever, fools the eye anyways, on some packing paper on the roll. Any suggestions for bulk packing paper?
I use sheet.
What?
I use sheet foam. I don't use paper.
Yeah. I use other packing stuff, but I know Dusty uses the contractor paper at Lowe's. I've used the contractor paper at Menards, which is probably about the same stuff.
Yeah.
If I use paper, but I don't normally use paper.
Yeah.
I use bubble wrap, foam.
Yeah, I'll use some bubble wrap. I use a lot of sheet foam, and then I use a lot of what I call that plastic pallet wrap, that shipping wrap. And I really don't very much. I rarely do I have any breakage. That you get it in a 4x8 sheet. It costs like, I don't know, $5.50 or $5.80, whatever it is. And you can do a lot of boxes with it. And it looks nice and neat when they open the box. It isn't like a big thing of wadded up paper like a cat was wadding up. I don't, that's just me.
Yeah. And I use, I get a lot of that crinkled paper from my husband's work too. So it's already been used in pallets too. So I get a lot of free shipping supplies myself. So.
Right. And I love that when you order something from somebody and they pack it full of, it's just a little item, but they pack it full of all the air packages and the foam, and I use all that stuff.
I do too.
I reuse a lot of that stuff, but I don't do a lot of hard goods, and so I don't use the craft paper a lot.
Yeah.
So whenever I go to Walmart, I usually pick up one of those rolls, and it usually lasts me quite a while.
And I get a lot of those. I get a lot of those air bubbles and stuff from my husband's work too, because, like Beth said, paper does add weight, and it does. It adds a lot of weight. So if you can use something other than that, it's better. But yeah, packing paper works good too.
And we use the foam because it's only an inch thick, but absorbs a ton of shock. Like I would take a plate from a 6-foot ladder and drop it.
He actually did it
on the foam, and it doesn't break. Whereas with paper, you need more paper, more distance than paper to absorb that kind of shock, and that makes your box bigger. So you're starting to make your dimensions bigger, and it makes your postage charges higher.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's true.
But I keep it on hand just in case. I do have a roll of it on hand just in case I need it. Yeah, this is what I get mine at Menards because Menards is more accessible to me than Lowe's is.
And when this started, it was a 4-foot by, is it 8-foot sheet? 4x8 sheet of foam, and then we just cut it up and use it.
Yeah, it costs us $5 and change a sheet, and then this is the plastic. That you can get this at. Used to be able to get it at Walmart. Now we can only get it like Menards or House. It's like pallet. And we wrap the item with styrofoam, and that's what holds it in one place. And if it gets dropped, the styrofoam cushions it.
I use a lot of shrink wrap. Hi, Sharky Mom Deals. And Flora Hidden Treasures Margot said, if you didn't watch the documentary, you should. And she's right. You should watch the documentary.
But my brother watched it because I remember I studied it. I mean, while it was going on. I mean, this wasn't like something all of a sudden the documentary made me aware of it because this is 60 miles from us.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Yeah, so I mean, we were watching it as it was happening because I'm like, how did they let this jackass out to do this again? So I am curious how this guy like OJ fell into this bad luck. It will be interesting. Sounds like a big frame up again. For the poor guy.
I remember when it happened.
The sheriff don't like me.
Yes, because it was like 60 or 70 miles from us. At that time, Jim had bought a snowmobile, and we went down to Argonne to go pick it up. And this guy's running his own junkyard, not for like a business, but just because he liked junk.
Well, the town hired him to run their their garbage dump
across
because
the
he was
street.
so good at it.
Anyway, so when you went in his property, it was these narrow roads with big mountains of garbage on each side. It looked like those garbage people in Walking Dead. We have these little paths to drive or walk in. And he's like, gonna go show Jim a snowmobile. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sitting here in this truck. That guy's gonna like kill Jim or whatever. And how the hell am I gonna get out of here? Because you can't hardly back up. You got these narrow paths. If he blocks me in or something, I'm effed, you know. So yeah, it was right during that time. And then I told Jim you should bring a gun with you when you do this kind of stuff.
Right.
Anywho.
So I'm walking off with the guy. Tar gives me the gun symbol, and I just look at her, I nod my head, yes, I'm good.
Not they were crazy rednecks, but anyway.
I don't know what the measurements.
Think about it. It was in the news. It was a long time ago. So Brandon is he's in a car seat, so he's like a year and a half, maybe 2 years old, and I'm sitting in the pickup truck thinking, oh, this would be just great. Jim's gonna be dead. He's gonna come back, kill my baby. Tie me up somewhere.
I'm going to watch the documentary so I can see how this guy explains how a woman's jawbone got in his burn barrel.
Oh, hey. 2 boxes, one for these. Yeah. Pull the
Do watch it with an open mind, Jim.
Yeah, he sounds like he's going to watch it with an open mind.
I said that.
Yeah.
If you don't have a Menards, I'm sure that Lowe's has that foam too. What is the size of that? What is the size of that foam sheets? I don't know offhand what you guys buy.
It's 4 by 8, 4 foot by 8 foot.
And how thick?
I think it's you can get it at 1 inch or 1.5. It depends on the price on how much what thickness he gets. But I think he gets.
So how much do you guys pay for it?
It's like $5.50 or $5.80 a sheet.
Yeah.
$5.
Well, that's not bad.
You can
Home Depot has it too, I know.
Home Depot has it too, okay.
Yeah, you should be able to go to any kind of those like contractor stores, and it will be back in there where they sell insulation. It's like where they have like the pink sheet insulation and that kind of stuff next to the fiberglass insulation aisle. It'll be back in there. Anyway.
And like my Menard, he buys his singly. My Menard sells it like in a package. Now you're talking big, long sheets of this stuff. They sell it in big packages of like 4 or 5 sheets together.
Yeah.
And I don't remember how much I pay for it, but anyways, it ends up being approximately about what Jim says it is.
The one at Home Depot, it says that it's 750 square feet by 3 feet by 3 feet by 250 feet, and it's $26.99.
Well, that's a roll of something, right?
Yeah, it's a roll of brown paper.
All the brown paper.
Oh, brown paper. Yeah, we're not talking brown paper.
What are you talking about?
Sheet
We're
foam.
talking about foam.
About the foam.
Oh, the foam.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm late to the party.
Holy Christ, it's a long piece of foam.
Hi, Anissa.
Sorry.
Now, the pieces of foam, they're going to be big sheets of foam. They're not going to be in a roll. They're big sheets.
Yeah.
Right.
Hi, Anissa.
And
They're 8 foot long, so don't go get them with your car. You're going to need like a van or a truck or something. You could cut them in half. We've done that, but yeah, you're going to need some kind of.
Yeah, I cut them in half in the parking lot if I'm on a vehicle that is smaller.
Oh man, I forgot to reverse this. Let's go in first class.
Smart girls turn their boxes inside out.
Did you get 2?
My car ain't long enough.
Yeah.
Well, like they said, you can cut them in half.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably even cut them like into thirds if that's what you needed to do, you know.
Yeah.
You just have to do it in the parking lot.
Yeah, the home place where you buy it, they sell box cutters too. So just go buy yourself a 98 box cutter, and you're all set to go.
There you go. That makes sense.
And they might have smaller pieces too. You know, I mean, it might be a little more expensive to buy the smaller pieces, but
Right, you probably get a better price if you're buying the longer.
Are you going to lunch with Rose today?
I am. I think we're gonna go eat Chinese at the buffet.
Ooh, yummy.
I think. And then I'm gonna drag her to the state sale with me.
Oh, good.
Great Lake State says, Jim, I've been looking for one of those knives you use to cut styrofoam. Aren't those just old knives, kitchen knives that you find in the auction boxes?
No,
Here's one of them.
No,
this is what I'll use.
But that ain't what I usually use. This is why.
The carbon steel.
This kind I use right here. It'll be a darker steel, and this one is what are they? Or Ontario Knife Company. But I mean, you can find other ones. It'll be this dark, old timey steel, and you find them at you find them at thrift stores, but they're the first to go because people know they're desirable. It's hardened steel. When you sharpen it, they can really hold their edge a long time. And I use those sharpeners that are those two ceramic rods.
Yeah.
They look like old bunny ears for your TV antenna. They're two ceramic rods that go up in a V, and then you take the knife and you run the knife down on each line of the V. They give you instructions with it. You can buy them at sporting goods. Paper sharpener. And it keeps the knife razor sharp. But any old kitchen knife, honestly, if you get a sharpener like that, the only difference is with the kitchen knife, you have to sharpen it more. But I like the long knife. It gives you a nice straight cut. You get the knife; it's easier to keep it straight. If you have a short knife, you get like a wavy cut.
Yeah.
And then
Buffy said they make awesome heated foam cutters, not too expensive.
Oh no, I use heated foam cutters.
Welcome, Buffy. I seen that you joined yesterday. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I think for us, the knife could be just as faster than
the knife is so quick. I mean, you gotta be careful not to run it over your thumb. It's so quick.
Yeah.
And then to cut it, if I'll take my thumb or my finger. See, like I want 9 inches. I'll put my finger here at the 9 mark and put that on the edge of the styrofoam. Then I take my other hand and I take this tip of the tape measure and I actually use that. I slide it down the side of the foam like this, and it leaves a line on the foam. And that's my cutting line. And that works really, so if you need a 9-inch wide strip, you just run it down with the tape measure like that. It works really quick.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, it's what I do all day. I mean, it's like the only thing I do. So. I even put on my Facebook description, I'm a box packer at Sucker.
Yeah, Buffy, if you get a chance, definitely go into, if you have Facebook, you're welcome to go into the reseller squad and go in and join that group. It's in accordance with this show. So we have a lot of listing challenges, working hangouts, and things like that too. So our listing challenges are usually on Sunday from 10 to 6, and there's money involved, real live money. And so, yeah, if you're interested, go and check that out.
Live cash money.
Cash money. That's right.
I saw that. And another Spider-Man. Where they're really popping.
And I'll put the link in the description of the show.
Can't reload it.
So. Hello, Grandma Magic Classics.
Good morning.
I used to have a boss, and her name was Buffy.
Yeah.
It was so odd, just because I never imagined a an actual person with that name.
Actually,
not to say it's bad, but it's not a normal name.
No, Jim went to college with a Buffy.
Wasn't that the name of the little girl from that thing with Miss Beasley? She was her doll, and Mr. French was a butler. They lived in an apartment building. That 60s show. There was a redheaded boy and that little blonde-haired girl with the pigtails.
None of us are old enough, Jim.
No.
I have no clue.
No. That's Partridge Family.
Oh, is that the girl that carried around the stupid doll all the
Yes,
time?
Miss Beasley, the Miss Beasley doll. That was her doll.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah, Family Affair.
Family Affair. That's what it was.
And Buffy is Jody's sister.
And then the heavy-set butler runner, Mr. French.
Yeah.
He's always like giving a little quips of homespun wisdom and stuff.
Back in the day when you thought it was normal to have a maid or a butler to take care of your kids. We don't have any butler.
So Jim, Craig wants to know, is 9 inches wide better than 9 inches long?
Yes.
This is me being good in chat and not harassing Jim about 9 inches.
If you're actually going to use it, one would be better. If you want to be a movie star, I guess then the other one would be better.
Jim is very informative and careful not to bop Tara in the elbow.
Yeah. He has kicked me in the face, but yes, he has.
Billy Jack style.
Actually, Valerie, you had a bus driver named Buffy.
Huh?
Remember the bus driver?
No. The only one that I know that I only remember is Kathy.
Did you take my tip?
Okay, maybe you didn't have her then, but we had a bus driver named Buffy after Kathy.
Oh. Huh.
And I made sure to chime in when the time was right in the chat. I put subscribe to me also.
Oh, there you go. Shameless plug by Poplar.
I never miss a shameless plug.
That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, go and check that out too. She said she's named after Buffy St. Marie, Native American folk singer. Huh.
I know, Megan, right? I don't remember what my bus driver's name was.
All I remember, this gal, her name was Kathy, and she was how would you say it? She batted for the same team.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to put it on there, not politically, but
We all know what you mean.
okay.
Which we don't have a problem with because we have a sister that's gay. So
Yeah.
I don't remember my bus driver's name, but I remember what we all used to call her.
where's Todd at today?
It's probably a state sale.
I bet he's at an estate sale.
He's probably voting.
Because it's Friday. Or does he have a church rummage sale today? He's got something he goes to like every day, every Friday or something.
Look at what Robin put in the chat. No, it's not a dirty word. Just, you always try to find the most political wording to use because when you sometimes think it's okay to say one word, they've changed it and you can't say that word anymore. So it's just better just not even talk about it.
But I will say this. I mean, I don't know for sure that that was her. She was she had the structure of a man. She looked more like a man than she did a woman. But who's to say? I've never seen her with a woman, so I don't even know. I guess I can't, really assume. We all just assumed that she was gay. So,
yeah, but at that time, we didn't really know
right
anything about
about that.
anything.
No.
Really?
No.
I mean,
Anissa says,
Don't
my
you
husband
hate-
says he's not racist. He just hates everyone equally. He's just a plain smartass. Well, there you go.
that used to be my line. I'm not racist. I hate everybody. Don't you hate that though? Whenever you clean an item and you do all this meticulous cleaning and everything, and then you find something so bad that you can't sell it.
Yep. I hate that.
That's what I just did with that freaking bag.
Cleaned it for 2 hours.
It's like, dang it.
Yep. Ringo, what are you doing? Quit terrorizing Roscoe.
He's doing puppy things. That's what he's doing.
They got their jaws locked and Ringo's just going to town. I was like, what are you doing? Crazy dog. Crazy dog. Huh. Yeah, come say hi to everyone.
Mom called me.
Come say hi to everyone. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look. Oh look. Look. Look.
Ringo.
Look.
Ringo.
Our Beth says I'm racist towards golden Oreos. What the hell? Should be against Oreos are supposed to be chocolate.
Oh my God, golden Oreos are so good. I would rather have those than chocolate.
I don't like them.
I
don't like them.
Oh, you're just a crazy dog. He's a crazy dog, huh?
That's right,
Yeah.
Megan. We're supposed to get more snow tonight. I'll send more your way too. I'm blowing it your way, Megan.
It's already 56 degrees here.
Ooh, I wish I was there.
What in the hell?
It's pretty chilly here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 60, 63, 65 degrees here.
Nice.
And I was like, I am
And of
excited.
course it's raining here, so that's freaking sweet. I mean, it's just kind of spitting a little bit.
Yeah.
I go pick up crap in the rain.
Well,
Yeah, hi, Shante. Yeah, I almost called her Shanta again. Puppy has grown so much. Yeah, everybody says he's getting so big. He is. Mabel's getting big too.
Yeah,
she is.
like it's funny because they look completely different. Because he's got the Chihuahua face with the longer nose, and she's got the squished up nose.
Yeah.
Does he have the Does he have the real curly tail?
He has the curly tail. Yes.
No.
Are you going to show Mabel?
I don't know where she is. She's sleeping somewhere.
Oh. Oh, let blind dogs lie, I guess.
I think she went all the way back in my bedroom and is probably laying in my bed because she's not even.
Yeah.
Ew, they got Tom from Blacklist on here, and he's got some porn stash going on. Ew.
What?
He's such a nice-looking guy, and he's got this porn stash. Ew. Shave that. Ick. He's on the Today Show. Ew.
What the hell's a porn stash?
Like a Tom Selleck stash, porn stash, like porn.
It's like full, like all the way to here.
It's not
like a full stash.
No.
Well, his don't go all halfway down his face, but still, it's just thick and big and. I like him with stubble. I'm not a facial hair person. My husband has a mustache, but not like a big, thick, gross mustache. And I don't mind guys with trimmed up.
I'm happy to know that you said that on YouTube.
No, but it's not a gross mustache. Anyways, I don't like beards, big, thick beards. But I like stubble. I like whisker rubs. And I don't mean it in a pervert way either. My dad used to give me whisker rubs. on my face.
Yeah, I couldn't stand that.
Shut up, Tara.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word.
I know, but you're laughing and covering your face. You're thinking it.
I didn't say it. You did.
Oh my gosh.
I know what you're thinking. Shut up. Shut your mind out.
Man.
Yeah. I don't mean it in a weird way. I mean like the whisker rubs.
I
The
didn't.
whisker rubs my dad used to give me. I
Right.
love those.
I didn't take it in a weird way.
I remember the whisker rubs my dad used to give me. I would laugh and laugh and laugh. Oh God, I just loved that when my dad would come home and give me a whisker rub. It's nostalgic to me. Sorry.
Hi, Summer.
Yeah, she said I made it home late last night. That was awful, raining the whole day. Wow.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad we could make you smile.
Anissa says I should text my husband that. See what he says.
Oh my God.
My mother's mustache is what am I coming up? A nice childhood clean memory that these curves have made into a bad thing. That's what you get.
Oh my.
Florida and Treasures Margot says, Ainsley, you don't want to know.
Oh my gosh.
I was having a nice nostalgic memory about my dad.
But it sounded dirty.
Everybody took.
Well, everybody's got a dirty mind, so yeah, what do you do? That's funny.
I had a nice childhood. My dad wasn't a weirdo.
That's good.
That's good.
That's always a good thing.
My dad, who was going to be Santa Claus.
Oh my gosh.
You what?
My dad, who's going to play Santa Claus.
There you go. Like Jim says,
Like,
oh boy.
Jim says, oh boy.
That's too funny. So what's everybody got going on today? Work?
I gotta go birthday shopping.
That's right. You gotta go birthday shopping. Happy birthday to Brandon.
Yeah.
yes, happy birthday, Brandon.
Is he 12?
He's 10.
10. Okay.
Moved into double digits.
Oh boy.
Woo-wee.
No.
Is he at
The
school
big-
today?
The big
Yeah.
10.
Did you bake him cupcakes to bring to school today?
Well, I bought him cupcakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because in my spare time, that's what I do. I just start whipping up, baked goods. Yeah, he's cupcakes and put a toy in the middle of everyone. I'm like, no, I'm going to buy them at the store and you're going to get what you get.
At our schools up here, you can't make anything anymore. You have to purchase it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think it's like
Great Lakes State says, I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention. Will we get an email about Secret Santa?
Beth says
Beth answered it. They were sent out, Tracy. You should have it.
Check your email.
Yes, sent them out yesterday, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be right back. I have to urinate.
Okay.
That was from the Big Bang Theory. His, what's his face's mom, every time she had a pee, she'd be like, I have to urinate. I just thought that was funny. I'm sorry. My daughter thinks it's hilarious when I say that.
So we're both Big Bang Theory fans. I'll be right back.
Oh,
God wants to know how
Like, I just invaded my son's shower time because I had to pee so bad.
Oh, God.
I'm like, can I come in and pee? Just don't look at me. Okay, come on in, Mom. Like, I
Yes.
swear I have this
this is a question.
freaking bladder the size of an apple. Sorry.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. And I can't just go pee off the porch like they can.
True. If only we could, huh?
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think I should get one of those things that girls can pee
One of
out
those
of.
gadgets. I can't remember what they're
Yeah.
called.
Can you hold this thing like that?
Me neither.
Yeah, being a guy's awesome. I totally recommend it.
Shut up, Jeff.
Okay. The world is your toilet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think.
Yeah, now that we have the back porch, like we have the back door completely covered, except for a little hole for the dogs to get in and out of, so nobody can go out there.
A little hole to pee in and out of.
So they have to go out on the front porch, but it's basically a side porch, so
I hope you
nobody
don't
can
have any
actually
real
see
close neighbors or anything.
No.
That's good.
I mean, nobody can see them.
Okay.
You know, if they have their back to the street, nobody can see them peeing out to the backyard, basically.
Yeah, nobody should be peeping in your backyard. They should mind their own business.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
What goes on in the backyard stays in the backyard.
That's right. That's right.
So good. Move.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
probably wrap it up here in a few minutes. I gotta get ready and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the dogs. If I'm gonna risk having the dogs out or put Ringo out today. I don't know. I left him out yesterday that was probably about 2. No, I didn't leave him out yesterday. I left him inside. I just don't want to leave him out and then him like try to dig under the fence and try to get out, and then I'm like in another town.
Clean.
So I have to be careful with that. But I guess if he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it whether he's a little puppy or he's grown. He's gonna do it anyway. Either way. Might as well find out now.
Go play with your snake. Go play with your own snake. Go on. Leave me alone. Go.
Oh, that black one? Because I listed a Polaris one too.
No, it's a black one.
If we're not still on here.
We are.
We are? For a moment?
Yeah, I know we are, but I'm saying like if we're not, when I go out there, I'm going to go live so you can kind of see Valerie either then or later whenever you can view it. What that's like in there. Hopefully I have enough like signal for that, but
okay.
So I'm going to try to anyway.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty cool. It's expanded since I went, so.
Cool.
I cleaned out the beast. Ready for war.
There you go. So you go pick up your winnings today? Is that what you're doing?
Yep. Yeah, and it would be convenient for you too because if you got a good enough deal because you have from 6:30 in the morning till like 5:45 at night, so you have a whole day.
That's not bad. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna go do that.
Cool.
But I'm just gonna keep this on and go from
awesome.
there. So. It's just weird because on mobile you can't hear you guys very well. Like I have to have my ear right up to the phone.
Huh. That is weird. Megan said, Nikki,
Yeah,
did you really just say go play with your own snake?
Yes, I was talking to my dog.
That's funny.
That's what I tell my husband when I have a headache. No.
I know.
No, I was talking to my dog.
Oh my gosh.
Either my husband's a pig or the dog got in the garbage. Because I just went to the bathroom and there's an empty package of Johnsonville Better with cheddar. I was like, who the hell's been eating in the bathroom? I was like, oh, it's probably the dog. Took out the empty package out of the garbage.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I was like, gross. Who eats in the bathroom? Oh, the dog. Probably just before he drank out of the toilet.
Oh. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to go and get spiffied up here so I can go to lunch and maybe go do some shopping. So I hope everybody has a great day and lots of sales, lots of listing. Get stuff done today. And we will see you Monday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.